test in mental ability test. As you know it, mirror images and water images are very important concept in point of examination. And also, this is one of the technique to identify your reasoning skills. So how your observation skills are, whether in a regular order or not. There is a scientific approach in your observation to understand the image. So these things are going to be tested through these mirror images and water images. Okay, it's advantage of this concept is not only useful in your NMMS examination. In future, you are going to write NTSC, that is in 10th class, you are going to write National Talent Search Examination. There also, the mirror images and water images are very useful to score maximum marks. These are highly helpful to you. At the same time, a lot of application is there. So careful observation is required for it. And if you want to write any quantitative aptitude test, whether the question of the examination has a non-verbal test, definitely the mirror image and water image take part. Okay, if you want to write other examinations like Group 1, Group 2, civil services, like any examination, these questions are very important. So I hope I will give most clarity to you to write the answer, to pick the correct option among given 4 options, which is the correct one. Okay. Now we'll see. So first, let me say water images. Okay. So here the first one is object and its corresponding mirror image. Okay, when you consider the object, so we have here I'm using all the things like letters, numbers, symbols. Okay, so what is its corresponding mirror image? So when you see this, O is a letter, O is in a circular shape. So obviously the mirror image will also in the circular shape. So O will be the mirror image of O will be again O. Okay, when you come into the next one, letter A. So when you take the mirror image, letter A will be, it seems to be like A. And if you take it as B, so mirror image means here a inverted. So this one is the mirror image of B. Just carefully observe it. And C, this is the mirror image of C. And 7, this is the mirror image of 7. And G, this is a mirror image of G. And this is an arrow mark, correct? Upward in this direction means if you take it as it's a left right hand side direction, it moves in that direction. So it is towards left hand side direction. So it's a mirror image. It is when you take it in this direction. Okay, it's means if you say towards right, and this is towards left. So here are 2 arrows. One is up. This is down, down and up. So the mirror image seems to be up and down. Is it clear? So this is a most important. And the next one, if you say AB, so this is the letter. It's a combination. So 08. The error image seems to be 80. So it's a very, very important. So we have to see the mirror images. We have to see observe the water images. Okay, now we will go for the next is okay, what is the water image of numbers at the same time letters? So when you consider 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I have taken. So 0 mirror image in this mode, 1 mirror image in this mode, sorry, water image. Water image of 2 will be here, and water image of 3 will be in this shape, and water image of 4 will be in this shape, water image 5 will be in this shape, water image 6 will be here, and water image 7 is in the same mode, water image of 8 will be here, and water image 9 seems to be like this. So you have to observe it very carefully, and you have to practice it, and that's very, very important. So when you consider the letters, means capital letters, say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So when you consider all these letters, so the water image in this shape. So you have to very carefully observe. These are the different different images, which is in the form of course, water images. So you have to observe it. So very important, students. So very important thing is mirror image different from the water image. So you have to carefully observe. So here I have shown this number. This is 1, 2, 8. This is 8. This is a water image here. Correct? Okay, 9. This is okay, and this is 6, and this one. So I will show it. The previous one, that is here 7. This is 7, and the mirror image is this 7. Are you able to follow this one? Now we will see the next one. So means water image. See, this is the water image of 7, and this is the water image of 7. Mirror image of 7. Clear? Mirror image 7 means like it seems to be exactly inverted. Okay, when you go on a water image, it will be not on the left hand side inverted, it means reverted. So you have to observe the difference of these two. This is a very, very important. Clear? Okay, now we are going to the next one. So what are the image of small letters? Now previous one I have shown that the water images of capital letters. Now you are observing the water image of small letters. So this is the water image of small a. Okay, and this one is the water image of small a. So observe it very carefully. This is the water image of small a, and see how different the water image of a, small a, are seems to be like G. Am I correct? The water image of B seems to be like P, letter P, and the water image of C is the same. Water image of D seems to be like Q, correct? And water is an image of F seems to be very similar, not exactly, similar to T. Water image of H, okay, it's an inverted I. And water image of L is very similar, and M is of course inverted M. So you have to observe. So water image of O will be same. Water image of P is seems to be like B. Water image of B similar to water image, similar to letter P. Water image of Q will be D, and water image of D will be Q. And this is a very, very water image of T seems to be like F, and so water image of W seems to be like M. This is capital letter M. X will be same, and Y will be reverted, and Z will be Z. So this is a very, very important. So which letters water images are similar? Letter C, correct? Letter C only, letter O. Okay, and what are the images will be, of course, inverted vice versa means water image of B is P and water image of P is B and water image of Q is is D and water image of D is Q. This is a very good. And water image of F seems to be like T and water image of T seems to be like F. So you have to identify all these letters and water images. That's most important. Okay, now we will go the next one. So are you understand? So I have shown both the water images and mirror images. Maybe you have to prepare a chart and you have to discuss those things. We have to practice things and then identify it. So here nuclear, correct? So what we here what the water image? Already just now I said water image of C will be C. Okay, correct? Here and seems to all are seems here. Water image of A is a water image of A will be inverted A, correct? So this is inverted, correct? And water image of N is inverted N like this is. And water image of U will be inverted U, this is. And water image of L is seems to be okay. Let me show those nuclear. No, I will show that nuclear. So water image is N. See it. This is N inverted, correct? U. This is C. This one. L like it. E like this seems to be. A will be here. R and this will be here. This is CR. This am I correct? So now maybe it's very clear. N will be like, U will be like, C will be like, L will be like, E will be same, correct? A will be inverted A and R will be like. So option D is the correct one. Okay, so am I clear? Okay, now we will go for the next one. Okay, choose the alternative which is closely resembles the water image of the given combination. Okay, so combination means if you take it as this is the most simple, but at the same time, a careful observation is very important. So if you take bridge, B-R-I-D-J-E. So B seems to be, how it is seems to be, B seems to be P. D seems to be Q. Just now we discussed. So B here, B seems to be P, correct? And all we have P only, and R will be inverted. Okay, R will be inverted. Okay, this is correct. I will be inverted. This is okay. And D will be Q, correct? D will be Q, okay? And G will be like, if you take it as A, correct? G will be seems to be A, correct? This is, and E will be inverted. So very clear. Option B, option 2 is the correct one. Option 2 is the correct one. B will be P, correct? D will be Q, correct? And G will be A, like seems to be. I will be inverted. R will be seems to be like L, of course, and E is the same. So the option 2 is the correct one. So like you can identify it. Okay, now we'll see the next one. So choose the alternative which is closely resembles the water image of the given combination. So when you observe it, so I have shown a little bit of a microscope, means why I just pasted here means so like we have to observe it very carefully. So here the letters is some letters, some numbers is given. We have to identify it. 8, this is what remains. 8 will be the smaller one will become like correct. Okay. So here also same, here also same, here also same. All will be as same. So all will be same. So you have to observe it very carefully. So and now coming to the next one. So here R, this is inverted R. So here will be R, here will be R, here will be R, and this is will be R. R will be same. Okay. So you can't identify 9. 9 seems to be like this one. 9 inverted. So if you take it as 9, this is here, it seems 6, not correct. And this is okay, both are same. Okay, now come to the 8, already we checked it. A will be inverted. Okay, this is A, okay, here also A. And P will be here like B, correct. So it's okay. 7 will be inverted and 6 will be inverted. E will be same as will be like. So very clear. Option 3 is a means option C, which is correct option. So that kind of observation is very, very important. Am I correct? Okay. Now we will see the next one. Choose the correct alternative which is closely resembles the water maze of the given combination. Okay, this is a most important. Now verify it. So here numbers, letters, capital letters and small letters both are given. So very clear. So B is given. So P should come. So all are P here. Okay. And M will be seems to be W. So W also. All will be W. A will be inverted. Mostly all will be A will be inverted. Okay, you have to check two letters, that is 1 and B. So yeah, 1 and 3 here, just numbers. 1 is inverted. Inverted means like this one. So here observe it. 3 and 4 seems to be similar. Maybe answers. 3 here, this is 3 here, but it's in reverse side. So option 3, that is option C, is a correct one. So option C is the correct one. So you can choose it as a correct option. Okay. Now come to the next one. So as I discussed, so some numbers, some capital letters, some small letters, combination of numbers, letters, and which is in the form of capital and small. Now we are going to discuss the figures, diagrams. So here one figure will be given, which was marked as X. So you have to identify the water image of that figure. This is a very, very important. In water images, generally the image will be inverted. That's the basic knowledge. So you have to check it very carefully. Okay, now see it. So this is the triangle and this is the circle. What I said, so the figures will be inverted, means this triangle will be inverted and comes down like, and the circle will be goes up, like, and the rest of the part is same. This one is same, seems to be same. This will be same because it's same. Is it clear? So one same, but 0 and the same position. So it's rolled out. Now coming to the second one, same, circle, okay. Triangle is inverted, maybe it is answer. Okay, same, will be same. But here, there only it is inverted, but it should be, the image should be inverted. So it's not possible. Okay. So when you come into the next one, when you just observe it. So here It's an inverted. So here the total diagram was inverted. So fourth one is not the answer. Correct? So definitely option B is the correct one. Is it clear? So basic information about finding what image means the image is going to be inverted. That's very important. Okay. Now go for the next one. Choose the correct water image of the given figure from the among its four alternatives. So you just now I said the what is the basic information? The image should be inverted, correct? So when you come into this should not be a change, but it is inverted, means it comes down. So all comes down, correct? First is okay. So this arrow towards the bottom, when it comes down, it's okay. Here in these two, it's okay. And this will be go up like go up, okay, and this should be in this direction, it's okay, and triangle here, okay, and is there any difference between these two? The major difference is when it come down, so when come down, it should be in this direction, but here this is both the same, but it is a little bit of different. So option B is correct. Option C is not correct. Option D also means 4 is not also correct. So you have to check it very carefully, then we can come to the conclusion. Okay. Now come to the next diagrams. Choose the correct water image of the given figure X from amount of 4 alternatives. So here when you observe it, this is in the problem figure. So this is one, like a laughing doll here. So when it is, so the total figure will be inverted. So when the figure means it should come up. First one, this should to come down, and this will be. So I'm going to show that. So when you come into this, when you observe it, so fourth one, the here, when you come into the fourth one, these two are inverted and come upside, correct? Okay, and this come upside, and this is these two, okay, down, and this one, okay. So these two are seems to be very similar, but here in this direction, but it's this direction. See a small change also give a difference. So carefully you have to observe, and option D is the correct option. In this manner, you have to find it. Okay. Now coming to the next one. Choose the correct water image of the given figure X from the among us of 4 alternatives. So this is a very important. So image will becomes here. So water image you have to find it. This is a very important. So if you see it, all the 4, okay, doesn't change, and doesn't change. Okay, the arrow here, when you take it, it should be inverted, means it should come like, and should come up, and this is a very important. Those significance changes are present here, but it's not the same. Both are same. X and 2 will be same, and X and 3 when you come into this, okay, but when you carefully observe it, so this should come down and this should go this, correct? So it happens in A, this go up and this comes down. It happens in 1, but it doesn't happen in 3, even though the arrows are in correct direction, but it's not in the same one. So it's not possible. This is totally different. So obviously option A, when you come into the option A, means figure 1 is the correct option. You can choose it as an answer. Okay, now come to the next one. Choose the correct water image of the given figure X from the among us to the 4 alternatives. So here at the circle, these 2 dots, these 2 triangles, Here one dot in one dot is there. So now verify it very carefully. So option, which option is correct? So means interchange. So it's a triangle, the circle will be there, no? It should come here, first one. And this it should come here, correct? And this should come here. And so here, so which option is correct now? Verify it very clearly. So this should come here. And these two, observe it, these two will be here. This triangle and this triangle. So option C. This moves here, this moves here, this moves here, and this moves here. Am I correct? So all appears in option C, which is the correct answer. So that's a very, very important. Now come to the next one. So we have to come that I will show that mirror images once again, because we observed all the things in the water images. Now mirror image you have to see it. So observe it. Mirror image of E will be, so H will be, mirror of H and H will be same. I and I will be same. And M will be same. O and O will be same. The rest are totally different. Correct? Okay. W and W will be same. X and X will be same. So Y and Y will be same. So we have to verify it very clearly. Once again, I'm saying mirror image of A and A will be same. Mirror image of H and H will be same. Mirror image of I and I will be same. Mirror image of M and M will be same. And mirror image of T and T will be same. Mirror image of V and V will be same. Mirror image of W and W will be same. And mirror image of X and X will be same. And mirror image of Y and Y will be same. But the rest of the letters from it, they are different. Okay. So we'll see all the changes, and mirror image of Q and Q also will be same. Okay. Now come to the next one. We'll see what is the mirror image, actual words, letters, and what are the mirror images. So success. So how the letters will get, S will be inverted like correct, but the success total word will be inverted in this manner, and C, S will be moved here, like E will be here, correct, and C will be here, C will be S, and S will be here. So this total should come in this direction. And a brilliant word, so B will be, seems to be like if this comes here, like here, and this T will be comes here, N will be like, and S will be here, correct? A will be here, I will be LL, N, brilliant, and awesome. So awesome is when you take it as awesome. So A will be like here, W will be here, E will be here, S will be here, O will be here, and M will be here, and E will be here. So actual image and mirror image, you observe it. This is the most important. I hope you understand all these things, and carefully observe it and practice it more number of times. Then definitely that practice will give the clarity about the mirror image and water images. You can get the answers. So in the NMMS examination paper, you have 90 questions. You have 90 questions. As per my knowledge goes, nearly 30 questions comes under the verbal, non-verbal, and the remaining 60 comes under the verbal. So this is a very important. So the deciding factor will be non-verbal only. It's a verbal maximum, and you have one more. With that, the total syllabi of NMMS will be completed. That is counting figures. So I will discuss the counting figures in the next session. So I hope you understand. So practice it. Definitely you will get the maximum.